What is going on out there, peeps? All right. First thing in the morning. Well, let me just tell you this. During the night, I've been keeping an eye on the markets. And again, I am looking for these trends that try to tell me what's really going on. And there's no doubt. I think I'm right about what's happening here. I'm going to show you here in just a second. If you are thinking about buying precious metals, give a consideration to our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down in the description. If you are a first time buyer, and you spend more than $100 on precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. You guys know I'm over here on Twitter. I'm on Twitter as well as all the other social media platforms, just making sure that, I'm on some platform where I could be reached. All the links for those are down in the description below. All right? All righty. So the night before last and last night, I'm just looking to see what the heck is going on with cryptocurrencies, the market, gold, silver, and the more I think about it, I know I'm right about this. First of all, let's go over the cryptocurrencies. As you can clearly see, Bitcoin is now above 19,000. Last night when it hit 19,000, it quickly dropped, and I can attribute that to I'm noticing a pattern that they run throughout the day. And as soon as everybody starts selling their cryptocurrencies to grab their quick profits, it starts to dip back down. It stays down for a little bit, and then it runs right back up. It's almost like a pump and dump. All right, but that's happening with a lot of the different cryptocurrencies. As you can see, most all of them have now hit or have passed up their 52-week average highs. Look at where we are right now. It's above 19,000. Don't expect it to stay there very long. It's going to continue to climb. Ethereum, the same thing. It's up there close to its highs. It came down a little bit. I watched last night as XRP hit the 77, and then it quickly dropped down really quick. I mean, the same thing. Look at LinkedIn. It was near its, or it did hit its high as well. And the same with a lot of these other ones. I mean, Litecoin, look at XLM. I haven't seen XLM this high in I don't know how long. You know what I mean? It hit 19 cents last night. So I'm looking at these and I'm watching them. They're all running. Great. No problem. But now all of a sudden I notice that some of them will go down and then the opposite will happen. All the ones you see in red will flip green, and then all these other ones will start to flip red. And they'll just switch back and forth, kind of maintaining the status quo. But anyways, 35% increase on your overall investment is a hell of a return. I told you guys don't look at these dollar marks. Sure, they're impressive, but what you want to see is how much of a change took place. 35%, XLM is kicking ass. All right, and so XRP was averaging about 20 a day too. All right, so if you're interested in buying cryptocurrencies, the link is down in the description. Just follow it, and if you follow the link, it'll take you to where you can buy cryptocurrencies, and you'll get $10 just for joining. Now, having said that, I told you guys there's a window of opportunity, I think, in which people can make money off cryptocurrencies. I think we're in that window. But let me tell you what this disturbing trend is. It is what I think it is. And that is they're using cryptocurrencies to turn people away from gold. It's obvious as day. There's too much pressure on the precious metals market, and they've been doing everything they can to manipulate the gold and silver market. It's just getting to the point where they can't continue to do that, that these banks are starting or having to sell record numbers of short contracts just to trick the algorithms or convince people that there's nothing happening, no need to worry, go back into riskier investments. And cryptocurrencies is one of those riskier investments. Case in point, the Dow is now above 30,000 again. We're looking at record highs on the Dow. Can anybody explain to me how these stock markets are hitting record highs when nobody's allowed to work around the world practically? People are like, oh, it's because Biden getting it. Everything that happens, they're going to say it's because of this instead of what the truth is. Oh, this is because we got a new stimulus. Oh, this is because Trump might get in. Oh, this is because of Trump's economy. Oh, this is because, no, Biden's getting in. See how they keep making an excuse why the market is where it is? They're going to try to do what they can to take credit for this. But the truth of the matter is this is not real. This is artificially pumped. And so is cryptocurrencies. Okay? And the purpose for manipulating the stock market as well as cryptocurrencies is to do anything and everything they can to turn people away from gold and silver. You can see the prices are dropping. They're doing exactly what they've been wanting to do, is turn people off away from precious metals. There's too much pressure on precious metals. And everything they're doing right now is working, and people are falling for it. This is stagnant. There's not a lot of growth. In fact, now it's going down, and it's going down like they want it to. So I told you guys, hold on to some extra dollars. You might be able to grab some precious metals while it's on sale, and it's getting ready to happen here. So anyways, the market's artificially pumping. There's nothing and no reason for these to be this high whatsoever. Nothing. Keep in mind, we're all on shutdowns, all right? So with these shutdowns, how are people working? What are they doing? You know what I mean? People are out there, they're starting to become homeless. You know what I mean? There's no food, there's no stimulus checks, they can't go to work. Some states are locking people down hardcore. And they were just talking about one of the states, 100% cities, 100% lockdown. You're not even allowed out of your house. And they literally have police running around there, slamming people down and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is exactly the so-called Great Reset. This is their goal to get us to there. I told you. I'm going to do a video later on because I got a lot of other things to show you as well. But nonetheless, manipulating the stock market and manipulating the cryptocurrency market is manipulating the gold and silver market. There's no explanation for gold and silver to be dropping down this low at all, when we all know there's a worldwide shortage on precious metals to the point where they're scared. Literally, the COMEX is having some problems. They're getting ready to run into some big problems coming up here in December. So what I think they're doing right now is they're just doing what they can to knock down the value of gold and silver, and they're going to continue to do it for as long as they can get away with it. Meanwhile, there's people and companies and other entities trying to help out in that area. And the reason why I know this is happening as well is as you watch throughout the night or throughout the day, you can see when cryptocurrencies start to take off, which is good. Okay. This is when you start seeing some of the trends where gold and silver are going down. All of a sudden it takes off really good and everybody's interested in it, right? This continues to happen. Then throughout the night or throughout the day, what you see is as they get to certain types of levels, you know, whether it's a 17,000 mark, 18,000 mark, 18,500 mark, 18,750, 19,000 mark, 19,000, you know what I mean? Every time they hit these plateaus, people start selling off their cryptocurrencies trying to grab the profits. While the powers that be, this is a bad trend. You don't want that. So if they all start selling off, what happens to the cryptocurrencies? Well, they all drop down again, and they'll drop down pretty hard. I told you when it comes to volatility, there's nothing worse than cryptocurrencies. They swing up and down worse than any of these other investments. So what happens is you start getting these people, they get up there, then they get a sell-off. Then it goes back up, and then you get another sell-off. Then it goes back up, and you get another sell-off. And you can see here what was happening is it was up there. You know, it started to get up there near the 19 mark, and then all of a sudden, right here, and it would stay still. There we go. On the 22nd, it dropped back down to $17,800. Artificially pumped, sell-off. Artificially pumped, sell-off. Artificially pumped, sell-off. Sell off, stay there, artificially pump. Look at this. So this is like, what is this? 18,000 on the 24th. That's this morning at 6 in the morning, and it jumped from there to where we are now. So they're being pumped. They're trying to keep them up as high as possible. They want to try to get everybody moving into cryptocurrencies and stop buying gold and silver. That's exactly what they're doing. I have no doubt about it. You can see this trend is more obvious on other cryptocurrencies, but definitely they're artificially pumping cryptocurrencies and having them running on value to keep, especially millennials who've been buying up a storm when it comes to precious metals. They've been buying a lot of it. So they're really trying to shake people, trying to get speculators, people, amateurs, out of precious metals because you guys are causing too much problems. I know there's a lot of people out there that think that cryptocurrencies is the way to go and it's the best thing and it's better than gold. No, it's not. It's fake. It's just like fiat currency. There's nothing backing this up. except for the people telling you that this is the value. Nothing. Nothing supports these cryptocurrencies at all. Nothing supports the fiat dollars, and nothing is supported in the stock market right now except for artificial pumps. Now, people going around saying, well, Bitcoin's better than gold because I can move large amounts of money. It's better than trying to move large amounts of physical gold and silver. Really? That's your pitching point? It's easier to store? That's your pitching point? Yeah, okay. Sure. That's your pitching point. I'll take my physical gold and silver anytime, and I don't care how hard it is to transport somewhere if I need to, but who the hell, any of us, need to worry about transporting large amounts of gold and silver? We're not businesses. Some of us have lots, and I mean lots. And trust me, I know a guy he personally owns 3.5 tons of silver and about 600 pounds of gold. He's been collecting since the 1970s, and yeah, he's rich, okay? So, yeah, why would we want to be shipping it anywhere? Why should we worry about the worrying about transferring such large amounts of gold and silver? That doesn't make no sense. But that is the pitching point for people going, hey, if you want to go, and it's done instantaneously. Yeah, look, congratulations, you could get your money instantaneously. So can I. If I need money really quickly, I could just take some of my coins and go right down the street and sell it without any problem whatsoever. If I need to move a very large amount of gold and silver, there's plenty of people, including Money Metals, who have no problem picking it up and buying it from me. See, the same people who are selling us our precious metals can also buy it from you if you want to sell it. So there's no different. I mean, the only difference is these pitching points are just fruitless. Okay? Now, this is good that they're being used in all these different industries. I get that. But what they're doing you is they're indoctrinating you into using cryptocurrent coins. That's what they want you to do. Get used to using them so that when they try to make us go 100% digital, you'll already have accepted it. But do you think these things are going to stay this way? Hell no. There's no way on God's green earth will these things stay that high. It is counterproductive to what it is they're trying to achieve. This is just to lure you into accepting digital currencies. That's all this is. Nothing supports it. Nothing supports it whatsoever. You have to ask yourself, why is the new digital currency by the global currency reset? Why are they saying that you can exchange your fiat dollars and you can exchange your physical gold and silver for that digital currency, but you can't swap it out for fiat dollars and you can't swap it out or you can't buy precious metals with it? Why? Why wouldn't I be able to do that? What would be the purpose of not allowing somebody to then swap out your digital currency for something that you want, whether you feel safer holding on to a fiat dollar or whether you hold an asset-backed dollar, even forget fiat dollars, a gold-backed dollar, an asset-backed dollar, you know what I mean? Why can't I use my money? It's my money. Why can't I buy precious metals with it? But that's what is the setup for the great reset. You guys need to do your research. This is a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap. All they're doing is manipulating the markets so that you will get accustomed to using cryptocurrencies and you get all awestruck because you think you're going to make a lot of money. That's why I said there's a small window of opportunity, and I think we're in that window now. December is coming up. There's a lot of pressure on the comics, all the contracts that are coming due. This is going to be interesting. But meanwhile, what you should be doing is taking advantage of the fact that gold and silver is big time on sale right now. This is a sell. So, yeah, this market here, you could tell when they start to sell off to get their profits. And I'm talking like people are like day traders, young people trying to do a snatch and grab. You know what I mean? They're in there, they're watching it. If they put in there, $10,000 and all of a sudden it gets up to $14,000, they'll sell real quick and be happy that they made a quick profit. That's why you see these things going up and down like this. This is fake. Absolutely fake. And I'm going to show you that. So I'm starting to see more and more of these types of articles popping up. I showed you some of them and what they do and what they talk about. Look at this now. Even in Australia, Australian investment group with billions in AUM starts investing in Bitcoin futures. Yeah. Hey, everybody, look. Look at the rich people. Look at the hedge funds. Look at these investment groups. Guess what they're doing? All running over into cryptocurrencies, and you should too. Now, again, having said that, I can't help but feel that some of these guys, in addition to that, are doing this because they're trying to protect themselves from a bail-in. I'm not 100% sold that cryptocurrencies will protect you from a bail-in, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, so here's this article. Hey, everybody, look what the big dogs are doing. You know what I mean? These investment funds. Wall Street is what it is. Let me rechange this. Look what Wall Street's doing. That's what I don't like. Look at this. Gold sinks as Bitcoin prices nears record high. In times of crisis, it seems like Bitcoin is better at being gold than gold. Yeah, sure, buddy. You keep pitching this crap to people all you want. It is a lie. The more I see these articles, the more I can clearly see they are trying to get people to move away from gold and silver and moving into Bitcoin is what they're doing. This is a trap. Deutsche Bank, that is a trap. This is around the world. You're seeing this. Look at this. 20 billion in crypto under custody. Coinbase sees explosion of capital. Hey, everybody, run over here to cryptocurrencies. It's way better than precious metals. Suckers, that's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to give up your precious metals. Because when this market tanks and you bought into it and they go 100% digital, how and what are you going to exchange your cryptocurrencies for? Because it will bottom out. There's nothing supporting cryptocurrencies at all. The blockchain technologies, what they're more focused on, the bitcoins are a byproduct of suckering people into buying into the whole digital currency phenomena, getting you guys used to it, getting you guys indoctrinated. That's exactly what they're doing. All right. When I see these types of pumps right now, I'm not falling for it. But don't get me wrong, I have thousands in cryptocurrencies. That's because I know there's a window of opportunity, and we are in that window now to jump on, get some profits, and get the hell out. But that's why I tell you guys, if you guys are going to invest into cryptocurrencies, make sure it is discretionary funds. Make sure that if you woke up in the morning and you lost everything, it's not going to change your world. You won't be struggling. Sure, you'll be pissed that you lost it, but that you're not going to struggle because you don't have that money. The safe bet is and always will be precious metals. This is being manipulated, and it's being manipulated in a big way. They keep trying to hold that ball under the water. This is just another tool that they're using to get people to stop putting so much pressure on precious metals. So, if you got a lot of cryptocurrencies and you're thinking, man, you might be right. And you get to a point when you're thinking, I think that window that Pimpy is talking about is just about over. It is time for me to cash in and buy some precious metals. If you're thinking about that, instead of cashing out with your crypto coins, you can actually go over to Money Metals Exchange. They allow you to buy precious metals with the cryptocurrencies. Okay? So instead of, cashing it out and having to pay a fee to do that, no, just use it as a currency and go ahead and buy your precious metals from Money Metals. This way, then you're good to go. But right now, I'm telling you, this is fake. When I watch these patterns, you can see when they hit certain plateaus, people sell off trying to grab profits real quick because they don't want it to drop too far. You can see once it gets down, a nice little dip, then all of a sudden more money is pumped into the market, and they keep doing it, trying to keep cryptocurrencies afloat. But one day you're going to wake up and this is all of a sudden going to be, it's going to hit like 21, 22,000, and all of a sudden you're going to wake up in the morning it's going to be down like to 17. You're going to be, whoa, what happened? Then the next half hour it's down to 16, then 15. And you'll be like, oh crap. And guess what? You won't be able to most likely get in and sell your cryptocurrency. So you're going to have to pay attention to what's going on in the market. If you're going to try to be a professional and time this, trust me, you're not going to be able to do it. There's no way of telling. All this is artificial. Only the powers that be have got this plan together on when they're going to make these major moves. But make no doubt about it, once you see cryptocurrencies really start to tank, and I mean tank in a big way, and once you start to see the stock market tank, and I mean tank in a big way, what you're going to see take off like a rocket is gold and silver. All right, you guys? So that's it for now, but having said that, again, there's still a window of opportunity in which you can make a little money off cryptocurrencies, but just be very careful. To me, the safe bet is and always will be gold and silver. So right now with gold and silver on sale, because it's dropped in value, this is a good time to buy more. A lot better time to buy more now. So just so you know. All right, you guys, that's it for now. Let me know what you think. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.